problem is with Miami is Miami has so many prominent pioneers and nobody is stepping into the plate that they're supposed to step in. Like, it's no reason why anybody from out of the city should have signed City Girls.
Exactly.
I say this all.
There's no reason why.
Cause we got slip and slide.
I say this all. You can't even say slip and slide.
Yeah.
You can't even say slip and slide. You gotta say the person that they was with.
Yeah, no.
Bitches thinking they the hottest till I come around and put the fire out. You tryna book me, no deposit, don't you put the flyer out. And I ain't wanna be a rapper, just figured I try it out. Cause these niggas making noise, but they using the same sound. If a nigga acting up, I just put him in time out. And I ain't going through no phones, I just better not find out. Whatever a nigga do, you know I gotta up the score. My old niggas hit me everywhere, them fuck niggas go. Anyway, let's get back to the business. My first year in it, I put up like $1 million. I was playing chess, them niggas was playing checkers, yeah.
Take one. Talk Your Shit podcast, episode 2.
Nigga.
Talking about
Miami, what up, what up, what up? This is Jack Boy Dave. We got
TJ.
BB.
special guest in the motherfucking building. The Miami Queen, who we got in the building.
Not the Queen. You said the Queen. Oh, that's a lot of pressure. Hey, y'all. It's Tierra, Traniece.
Let's get up for Tierra Traniece, y'all. Second guest, episode 2. Miami Queen. So, let's just get it started. Give me your top 5 Miami rappers all time.
Top of all time?
Your favorite,
my
list.
favorite, I love me some Jackie O.
Shout out Auntie Jackie, Auntie Pumpkin. I love you, Auntie Pumpkin.
I love Jackie O. I love Trick Daddy.
That's 3.
You just gotta give it to Ross for how he came in and just like shook shit up and nigga just had a car show in his front yard.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like that's some real like.
Had DJ Envy and his feelings.
I don't know about that, but you know, like yeah, and after Ross,
One more.
No,
only
2
did
more.
3. There's 2 more. Jackie O, Trick,
You got one more.
You said
She didn't
5.
say Trina yet.
I ain't say Trina
No,
yet.
she didn't say Trina
This
yet.
your list.
My bad. No, I did my list already. I thought you said Trina, my bad.
Okay, I love Bushy B. I absolutely love Bushy B. I feel like Bushy B supposed to been out of here a long time ago.
Bushy B is very
Bushy B is a
underrated.
talented, super talented artist. And one day I hope y'all knock him out the fucking ballpark like y'all supposed to. And of course Trina. I love Trina. Trina, you know, she was the first one to do what she was doing down here. I love her. I get an honorable mention.
Hell yeah, you do one.
And it's City Girls. You know I love City Girls because they went to the A and they got that check and they came and they brought it back and ain't nobody was doing that.
I can agree.
Ain't nobody do that. You know that they iconic. They got the whole world talking like us.
Right.
So you can't leave them out.
All right, quick time. Hey, BB, we got to get your top 5. You wasn't here last time.
My top 5.
Yeah. Your list though.
I'm horrible. My top 5. Trick, Trina. I definitely would say JT.
Separation.
I mean, I'm an open locker girl.
Period.
So I would say, you know, I love Briscoe.
I love Briscoe.
Just anytime he come on in the club, it just make me move no matter what move I'm in. So
I love Briscoe.
I don't know if it's a lot of.
And I like Bird.
Versus with Briscoe though. Be real. Briscoe got a lot of hits.
Briscoe got hits.
And I like Bird.
Probably on the Iceberg, the only one that probably could do a versus with Briscoe or Bar Greasy.
Yeah, Greasy could do it.
If we talking
Trick.
Honorable mention,
Trick.
Greasy.
Trick could
like
do it.
Yeah,
I'm
Trick can
horrible.
too.
I'm horrible though, because I'm not
that's
really a
solid
I feel like every time somebody asks you about your list, it's always like I always tell people like charge it to my head, not to my heart, because it's off
That's
of
true.
what's in my head right now. Because like I love the fuck out of Bird. I listen to Bird like every day. But when you just ask me right now on top of my head, it's like, damn, why Bird ain't cut in my head? But I love Bird. I fuck with
wait,
Bird.
and honorable mention, Blue. Billy Blue.
Billy Blue.
Yeah.
I love Billy
Yeah.
Blue.
When you hood, you good.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wait, TJ said his top 5?
Yeah, I
Yeah, he
said
said it last episode.
Okay.
Come on, man. Stop trying to put me out.
I'm just saying.
So yeah, Tierra, what is it that made you want to start rapping? Because a lot of people don't know you was a poet, still is. So I wanted to know like what made you start making it official. Like I'm doing this shit and I'm sticking with it.
So the money. The money was the fastest and the quickest money I had ever seen. Like honestly, like stuff. I was going to work 2 weeks and I was getting a booking. I only had to be on the stage for 7 minutes. I only had one song. So I'm on the stage for 4-5 minutes, making what I make in 2 weeks. So that's really what solidified me as a rapper. I never wanted to be a rapper because I don't like the industry. I don't like being fake. I don't like having to be around people that I don't want to be around. Like the industry is full of like green ass niggas. Like it's no other way to sum it up. You're around a lot of people that you would never be around in your daily life, talking about stuff that you would never talk about, and just like kind of compromising and sacrificing certain things. And that's just it. Like I ain't never want to be a rapper though. Although like when I became a rapper and I zoomed out, I realized like all the tools that you need to be a rapper, God had already put them around me. Like my sister do my nails and my feet. Both of my sisters do my nails and my feet. My other sister do my hair. My other sister do my makeup. It was just like, bitch, go do it.
You got the team already.
The team was already here. So it was kind of like one of them things where it was like, I didn't want to do it, but I had to be obedient. I feel like this was a path. Yeah. Yeah. So I just kind of stuck with it. And then ever since then, it's just like, we out here.
So when you did Fool Me Once, did you think when you recorded that song in the studio, it had an impact it have when you dropped it and right now today?
Absolutely not. Because again, like you mentioned before, I come from poetry. So I'm used to writing poems. The nigga break my heart. I'm in the house, in my journal, like fucking Helga G. Pateki, bitch. And I'm just writing poems. But for some reason, this specific time when I was tried, I felt like I was tried in a way that I had never been tried before. And I didn't want to write a poem anymore. Like it was like, I'm like, this not gonna do it. I don't want to do no poem. So I had Fool Me Once is a poem. If you break the song down, it's a poem. But it wasn't enough for me. And so I had ended up meeting up with Ripper. Ripper had a challenge. I did the challenge with Ripper. I had never met Ripper. Even when Fool Me Once came out, I had never even met Ripper. We had never even been face to face. All that was straight chemistry over the phone. Like, I called Ripper up. I'm like, listen, a nigga tried me. I need something that's gonna say this nigga tried me. And he like, tried you like, hi. I'm like, you know what it feel like when a nigga try you? Give me that. And he sent me Fool Me Once back. I wrote Fool Me Once for like 30 minutes to an hour. I went and recorded it. I never forget, I booked 2 hours studio time at the studio. And I had 1 hour and 30 minutes left because I recorded 30 minutes of Fool Me Once. It didn't take me long. It was one take. And also, too, because I was a little toxic, so the nigga that I wrote the song about was on the way to the studio and I didn't want to hear it.
That was the next question. Before I ask that question,
wow.
I want to give 2 people their flowers. Rip on the Beat and 8 Ball, Fat Jesus. Mm-hmm. They want to see Miami win, and I'm giving y'all flowers nobody else did. Shout out
Absolutely.
to y'all. Love y'all.
Absolutely.
So who was Fool Me Once about?
It was about every nigga worldwide. Every nigga worldwide.
No, it wasn't about no one particular.
Every nigga worldwide.
Oh.
Every nigga worldwide. And if you think for a second I'm gonna waste my time on camera naming out a nigga, you got the wrong bitch.
Oh, okay. So,
but that's just what it was. Like I just was like, I didn't think the song was gonna do that, and that was always my advice moving forward to any artist. Like when you create something, when you do anything, don't ever release anything with any expectations. Because Fool Me Once, the first year it came out. After the first year, it had already hit 1 million streams. Fool Me Once just hit 2 million streams last year in November. And that's on one platform. That's just on Apple Music. So Spotify still got its own thing going on. On YouTube, it's at like 2 million views. It's just done tremendous things for me. And it's like, if a nigga gonna break my heart and do that, like, you can do it again.
And
shit.
It started with the poetry.
Yeah.
So how long you been doing that?
What, writing? It's just I can write. I've been writing since I was 4 years old. Like, making sense of it, though, I would say about 18. And that's just it. Like, I always, like, people talk about journals and diaries. I really thought I was gonna grow up and be Moesha. Like, I watched Moesha growing up. So
That's one of the best TV shows I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, like the instrumental theme songs, the instrumental always playing in my head. When she writing her diary, it's always playing in my head. Always.
We'll never get that again.
We're never getting that.
We're never getting
again. Wait, why you said what, TJ?
Go ahead, Dave. You got that.
But yeah, that's just what it was. And I just like, I didn't want to be a rapper though. I have a cousin, Pyramids. He's a producer as well. He always just tell me though, you're a rapper. I'm like, this nigga is crazy. Like, I am a teacher. I am a wife. I want kids. I want to be in a house. That's what I wanted. Like, that's what I thought that was for me.
All right, so when I tagged your name and said you was going to be on the show, a lot of niggas DM me and wanted me to ask you, are you single? Are you taken? Like, what's the status?
They told you to ask me that? And that's exactly why I didn't get in my number, because they went through a third party. But To answer your question, I'm definitely single.
Okay.
I'm single, but don't write me. I don't like niggas. I don't like bitches either. So don't write me either. I'm just in a moment where I feel like I just want to be on myself. I just want to focus on myself. I feel like when Fumi Ones first came out, I was a little slimmer. You know, I was popping, and it was just like I would advise anybody at the peak of their career or at the peak of any pivotal moment in your life to never just jump into a relationship. Relationship is to have another job, you know? And for women, it's different for women than it is for men. When men get into relationships, and I'm not saying y'all users or y'all takers, but women are naturally givers. We're naturally nurturers. So we give you everything we got. Like, you tell me you got a dream, you got a plan. I'm like, okay, shit, this is my dream, this is my plan now. I'm finna help you get to it. It's very seldom that a man is helping a woman reach their dream. And so what ends up happening is I pour everything into you, I give everything to you, and I put my own shit on the back burner. And you forget about that. You forget about the times you ain't had shit when you got to me. You only remember right now what you got right now. And it's like, bitch,
Dave, you got something to say?
No, I was listening.
Oh, okay.
So that's what it is.
My question?
Okay.
I'm just listening.
No, so that's what it is. Like, but that's really why I'm single.
Look, I want the men, like, you got something to say about that, TJ?
I mean, when she said she give like when she say women give they all, it's after they pick and choose their nigga though. But you know, it's cool.
I mean, a nigga could fake. I mean, you could say pick and choose, and I think a lot of people always say like, "Oh, you just choosing the wrong nigga." I've chosen niggas that was not my type, and those niggas still did the same thing. So at some point, as a man, when you're not taking accountability, you're gonna say, "Oh, well, maybe it's just you, bitch." Ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Do I have an attitude? Yeah, here and there. So does the next bitch. And it's just accountability. It's just accountability. Like, I'm not saying, "Oh, I'm perfect." But at some point, just like, I feel like oftentimes when it just gets too hard, niggas flee. And y'all have the right to do that. We see that all the time in parenthood. Women don't have the option to just drop a kid off. Oh, I want to be a mama no more. Niggas could say, oh, I don't want to be no daddy. No, bitch, I don't want to be your daddy to your kids. Now you got a single mama and a free daddy because don't nobody even know you a daddy. Ain't nobody gonna know that. Even when women pregnant, women walk around with a stomach. You don't know a nigga got a baby on the way unless you tell them. You be talking to a nigga, he like, oh, I got an event to go to. It's the nigga baby shower. What do you mean an event? It's your baby shower.
It's your baby shower, baby. You right.
What do you mean event? It's your baby shower. You are showering your baby.
If I could drink, I would have took a shot for that right now.
I think we need to take a shot for that. We need to take a shot for that. We do.
I can't drink.
We do.
Take a shot for that.
That is hilarious,
just not earlier,
man.
you said when you was popping, you feel like you're not popping anymore because your name still ring bells to this day.
Oh, absolutely. But one thing you gotta know about this industry, I feel like everything is image wise, right? And I feel like I don't feel like it. Like, I know for a fact I'm still popping. Like, I just got my sister tell you, we was just in the house. I got two separate phone calls, and they answer when they calling because they playing Fumi Ones. That's the thing. Like, they call me, oh, they playing Fumi Ones. That's our thing. Like, with my friends, with people that I know, that they call me and let me know, like, bitch, you still out here. You still, like, they still listening to you. And I appreciate them for doing that because they don't have to do that, for me. But am I popping? Absolutely. Maybe not in the standards of how Miami do it, because I see what they say about Iceberg, and it's always jokes like, oh, he's still on his way. But it's like, Iceberg has accomplished tremendous things, like amazing things, and it's maybe not to y'all standard.
No, to my standard, he made it to me.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel like he made it. Any nigga that own a masters made it.
Bird,
you own all your own music.
Bird makes all his money through music.
Through him, yeah.
Through his music.
Like,
he owns his everything.
Yeah.
Like, he the Nipsey Hussle money.
That's how I feel.
But you were trying to argue me about Nipsey, though.
No, you can't. What's the argument? He sold you so much shit. What can you say about Nipsey? Like, what nigga was trying to argue?
Nigga was saying Nipsey ain't a legend.
Nah, he's not a legend, but like he's still a somebody though.
How he ain't a legend?
I feel like it's cultural. It's also cultural too, but it's just one of those things.
He ain't doing enough, bro. He a Cali legend.
He's a legend. He had Cali Obama at his funeral.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you say
legend is Michael Jackson.
Legend is subjective though. It's subjective.
It's to what you think it is.
It's to what you think it is. Because for me, like, that's like
all his masters, he did everything
by himself.
Yeah, you're right. That's how I feel about Bird. But Iceberg is a Miami legend. But would you say he's a legend?
Huh?
You'll say Iceberg a legend?
In his own right.
He is, but I say he a Miami legend.
But Iceberg don't connected with rappers all over.
Just like Nipsey.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
It's subjective.
But
just
that's
like
my opinion. I just feel like he could have been one to feel to live longer, but he ain't doing enough, gang.
And I feel like,
but he showed you a lot of shit.
But I feel like that's unfair to say because at the end of the day, it's unfair to say because he had no control over his life and his purpose. So that was God. That's God. Like when we here, that's because of God. When we gone, that's because of God.
Man, bro,
so you can say because he lived longer, it's like, yeah, cool, but I feel like he did what he was supposed to do while he was here.
He did enough, man. A lot of people, man had a mixtape, man, sold it for $100.
I was selling them shits for
1,000 times.
Jay-Z bought how many?
Jay-Z bought 10 of them.
10 of them.
And he showed you like, yeah, you know, rapping is a young nigga sport. He showed you could be in your 30s still rapping and still.
He showed
you.
You
he showed you a lot of shit. Like I feel you, but it's like
he showed. No, he
that ain't legendary.
It was people in other groups that was saying Nipsey gave them their first check.
Cause Nipsey was underground for so long, and he finally took off. When he took off, he ain't last long. That's all I'm saying.
No, you can say he ain't loud, but he was around for a little minute.
Nah, he was underground for a minute. He was, but. You know, we all got our own opinion, but if you want to say he's a legend, I ain't gonna argue with it. I just feel like he wasn't.
I feel like he was.
Girl, I gotta pee. I'm trying to take a shot. I gotta pee.
I can't die. She said, girl, I gotta pee.
All right. We going to commercial break. We got to pay some bills. Bitch, we'll be right back.
Nobody should be calling, but they was calling me. They was calling you. They were calling you. I had to get on the bed so we could be eye to eye. So, okay, so call them back and tell them you need someone to stay. Bye.
I'll let you get to me once now, baby, but I'll never let you win the game.
Rip on the beat, bitch.
I'll let you get to me once now, baby, but I'll never let you win the game.
Let me hear it.
You got to cover it up. You like to play your own game. Got to cover it up. Don't let them know what you're thinking. I bet you never tell them how it feels. I bet you never even try to be real.
I went straight into it, no guards. Handing over my heart, trying to help you heal wounds. I'm walking off with the scars. But I'm swearing to God that I'll never love again. It'd be a cold in hell before I let a nigga in. And I don't wanna be friends, protecting all my energy. Love me in the morning, by the noon, you ain't feeling me, it's finicky. Niggas mood change real quick, make you feel like you the shit. The feeling like you ain't shit, I'll admit it. I let a nigga knock me off my pivot. You ain't had self-esteem till you hit it. Going out sad about a nigga, girl, quit it. He'll be texting in a minute, begging, saying how he miss it. So narcissistic, beating you to lies, telling you he love you the whole time he lying. Told me keep it real, and nigga, that's the irony. Damn, why you ain't tell me you was tired of me?
You got to.
All right, let's go.
Child, that's how it started. I don't even drink.
I don't.
But...
I started drinking.
Oh.
So like we were saying though, yeah, I check phones, man. I'm gonna just get straight to it. I check phones. I want to know like too. You ain't finna play me, man.
Yeah,
so do you think?
Don't touch my
so do you
motherfucking
think
phone.
I'm expecting gadget around this bitch.
So
You
listen,
heard me?
When I bend them
You know,
fingers,
let me
when
tell
I
you how
bend them
do it. I'm
motherfucking
so
fingers,
smooth
baby.
with it. Hey, Chef, I'm laid up. You know how you be laid up watching Netflix? When she be laid up like this, right? I look from the corner of my eye and I just remember that one code. I be like, 1, remember in my head, 5, 9.
Oh, you better than me. You
Dave,
better
that's
than
an
me.
insecurity
Come on,
though.
listen.
That's an insecurity though.
You
Put
happy
it to
about
sleep.
that? Who hurt you, baby?
I got hurt a lot, man.
That's an insecurity
I
though.
done got hurt a lot. That's why I'm like that. I know it's not
What
a
break
good thing,
insecurity?
but I done got hurt a couple
What,
times.
break it?
What break insecurity?
Breaking insecurity is working on yourself. That's
Yeah,
in
you gotta
general.
take- you know, you
nobody
gotta-
nobody can
Facts.
break that insecurity.
You
for
know what the
us.
problem is, BB?
I can let you check this phone 1,000,000 times and you'll still say, "Oh,
you deleted
You
something."
deleted something. Oh, something gone, or it what."
The problem is
it's too good to be true. Ain't nothing in there.
The problem is
it's yours. You gotta fix that.
men
So
don't
how
spend
you
enough
fix it?
time by
Right about that. I
themselves.
ain't gonna
That's
lie.
true.
Men don't spend enough time by themselves. Like I know y'all like to brag about like, oh yeah, this bitch gone, I got another bitch, but it's detrimental. So it's like you move on, and then whatever the last bitch did, you think the next bitch gonna do because y'all don't spend enough time. I've been single 3 years. Like it's going on 3 years. You spend a lot of time by yourself. Like sometimes the silence get loud as hell. Like you like, bitch, I just scream just to make sure my voice still works. Because ain't nobody in the house with me. I'm just like trying to figure it out. I feel like men don't spend enough time by themselves. And that goes back to like the whole cheating thing when I was talking about like if men was forced to see themselves the same way that women see themselves, like we're forced to see ourselves like, okay, y'all are this temple. Like your body is this, your body is that. I feel the same way about men's body. Like I feel like you should look at yourself the same way. You should be proud
have
to
morals.
say, oh, 50
Yeah.
bitches ain't fucked me. Or, you know, but she don't know what this dick feel like. Like that should be a flex to you, but that's it's not. It's a total opposite. And so like I feel like after a while, that's why I say when you get secure, when you do get secure, you know, okay, like this dick good, bitch. If I give it to you, you gonna go crazy. I can't do this. So that's secure. That's confidence. That's secure. That's self-esteem. When you don't have that, you just slinging this shit from here to there and this. And I had niggas that's like, okay, it ain't that good, but then you cheating. So like, nah, this bitch know that I'm in love with a nigga who dick not even good. At least keep that shit to us.
Like, keep that shit between us.
She
like,
know.
you going outside of the circle.
What's the difference between
she telling the business. She ready to tell everybody, like,
what's the difference between a nigga wiping a female on the low? That's an eater. What's the difference? And she ran through her shit loose.
If you was out of town, you was gonna wife it either. The only difference is they don't know. Your people don't know. That's what it is. It's pride. It's the recognition. It's the fact that somebody knows. If you move out of town right now and you go and you see a bad bitch, you're not asking if she's the eater in her town because your boys back then they don't know. Back here they don't know her. But the niggas in her hood, when they see her upload that marriage picture, they're like, oh my God, this nigga do not know.
It just be fun.
I heard they fun.
The best one. If they want fun, I would wipe the couple.
No, they say hoes be fun because they be around so many niggas, so they still all
why
their
does her
personalities.
past have anything to do with you though? People are entitled to change. I'm not saying that, you know, y'all go hold hands off into the sunset, but I'm just saying people are entitled to change. Just like y'all. Like y'all want us to give y'all a chance. Like after y'all done dogged so many women and y'all like, no, for you I'm different.
Yeah,
like so everybody's entitled to change.
I think the eater would have changed.
Kept it real with me more than
if
any
the eater
girl
would have
ever
changed,
did.
I think he would have wiped her. But guess what? A hoe just gonna be a hoe. You can't change them.
Okay, but my whole thing is y'all be sluts. Okay,
I want to be a pimp.
y'all are fucking sluts. And if women had to hold up the same standards that men are quote unquote have to have, bitch, we'll all be nuns walking around this bitch. First of all, you don't fuck this person over here. You don't fuck the friend over there. The fucking friend from back there. Like, and I'm supposed to be.
That either, though?
I'm not saying that they don't. They absolutely do on both sides. But what I'm saying, that's what a double standard comes in at. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a person that I believe that certain double standards should take place because it's certain shit that a nigga should not do and it's certain shit that a woman should not do. But one thing I always tell any nigga that I deal with, don't do shit to me that you don't want done back. I'm telling you, because I'm not a cheater. I'm not gonna cheat back. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna slide down the wall and cry. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna leave. What I'm telling you is
that made Gemini shit.
I'm not a bitch that's finna
that
sit.
made
I'm
Gemini
not
shit.
sitting
But
in
she
corner.
just told us June Geminis ain't have no emotions.
Me, BB, is you cheating back though?
It depends on the circumstance.
And that's what I'm talking about.
It depends on the
It depends
circumstance.
on what though? It depends on what though?
That makes my
To
statement
me, it
true.
depends on time. It depends on the person. You have sometimes you kind of let shit slide and you kind of catch them later on down the line. No, you kind of catch them later on down the line. It's not nothing you be like, because I feel like impulse, you do everything off impulse. Like if every time, think about how many men or women you have encountered in your life.
You said it's true.
May Geminis, we wear our feelings, our hearts on our sleeve. That's what I'm talking about. With a June Gemini, you telling me you finna tuck that shit? I'm not tucking nothing, bitch. You got one time to cha-cha slide with me, bitch. You can get funky no motherfucking more.
Tierra about to take a shot. Man.
One
You're
time.
supposed to take a shot right now, boy.
No, that's
be
the
on
only
one
one
right
She
now.
be
No,
hard.
I just feel like you can't react to everything.
No, I don't
like,
do that. I just don't.
Okay.
But I get what you're saying, BB,
Yeah.
though.
I feel like I can't react to everything.
No, I'm
a person. I like store shit.
I love that.
It could be a bad thing. I
wish I could do that.
Yeah, I store
TJ,
shit.
I don't know why I thought she
I
was
could
so
do that.
innocent but so cutthroat. You feel me? She ain't got that in her.
No, I love that. And BB got the shortcut, so I know she mean business.
I'm
she
cool
mean
though.
I know, but like
I'm cool. I just feel like
had that little cutthroatness in them. Like
She got it.
I thought
Even her voice.
BB got it.
Even BB voice is very. BB voice is very therapeutic. Like it's very like visual.
Give it to
You
me.
see, you hear me? You hear me
That's
sometimes?
auntie.
It's giving me quiet
That's
storm.
auntie.
yes.
That's auntie.
Yeah, but don't play
She
with me.
was auntie.
You know what I'm saying,
Auntie.
baby?
Don't play
I
with
love
auntie.
that. Fuck them up. Fuck their head up. I love it. I wish I
No,
could.
but I'm mean though.
No,
I'm extremely
My friends,
mean.
I feel like
Yeah.
people
I'm
say
mean.
a lot of
Like,
people
you
tell
give
me.
me
Bro,
get-
very
nah,
mean.
I ain't
mean.
gonna lie, Vivi don't. She the nicest
Very
thing
mean.
ever.
No, I'm
bro.
mean.
Is
Bro,
it mean?
I came at her with a plan. She was so nice.
No.
She never gave me no flaky
Is it
vibes.
mean or
She
is it
business.
is
She
it
a
mean or is
business
it
wife.
setting boundaries? Because I've learned that people call me a bitch, but I don't play by my business. So like a lot of the times people are not used to boundaries. So are you really mean or are you just a stern person and you set boundaries?
You a bitch.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm a bitch.
I'm absolutely a
Tierra
bitch.
don't give me that.
I
Tierra
am, but
just
I
give me
feel
You
like-
don't live,
I feel
if
like
I call
when
everybody in the
I'm-
house with me right now, they'll tell you.
Tierra give me business woman Sadiddy vibes, but not bitchy vibes.
I love
thought she
that
was-
I give that to
I
you,
thought she was
baby.
bougie.
That's,
She
that's
gave
what
me
you
bougie.
I get a little
when
hood.
she
Wait, what you said?
Bougie. I done been around her a couple of times. You feel me?
Sadiddy, business
I don't
woman.
feel like I'm bougie. I feel like I'm just not shaking my ass all across the place and niggas
I ain't saying I want that.
I agree.
Bounce it.
She
I
just don't
mean,
speak. Like I just
I ain't gonna lie, I
spoke
done
to
seen
her.
Tierra get ratchet though.
She ain't speak to me. I spoke to her. She ain't speak back.
I ain't know you.
I can't have a conversation. I can say, hey.
I don't know. It probably had to be the setting. Like, I don't know what it was. So I don't never not just speak to people. Like, you probably look like a nigga that I knew or something. I don't know. But I don't never not speak to people. I'm not rude. I'm not rude
So
now. I speak to
are
people.
you the person you are in your songs, or are you a city girl?
What do you mean by that?
Both of them.
Like,
I always say they got
She
this
both.
thing.
It
She
depends
can
on the
They got this thing.
situation.
look, I
No.
done seen Tierra get ratchet in places though, like
Yeah, like dancing.
twerking, and I done seen her get, and I'm like, that dance, she all right. Like, you
I
feel
never
me?
see her
Never.
But
dance.
then
You would
when she
never.
talk and
I always see her vibing,
be
chilling,
like,
talking
damn.
shit.
Never.
So I could go for both.
It's both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can go for
I'm a city wife. You know, you got a housewife
A
or a city
city
girl.
wife.
I'm a city wife.
I ain't never heard that one.
I'm a city wife. Cause I cook. I clean.
You clean.
You watching your stories?
You be quiet
I
sometimes.
watch your stories.
You be quiet sometimes.
Me or
That's
her?
the problem. Oh, I don't know how to shut up. Oh, I'm learning how to shut up, but I got everything else down pat, and I just feel like if I cook for you, like you want me to cook or you want me to be faithful? Which one?
Damn.
So you got
I
to
think you
pick?
gotta pick between that.
Yeah, cause y'all be like, you want me to pay all the bills or you want me to be faithful? Which
I
one?
never say that.
No, I heard it
I could do
before.
both.
But no, like G shit, I'm not a cheater. It just sounds fun. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, most people who be cheating on each other, they be in the longest relationships. And I be like, maybe that's the remedy.
Forever.
Maybe that
TJ.
maybe that's the
Are you a 50-50 guy? You go 50-50 or you pay the
I
bills?
don't believe in 50-50. It's whatever floats, you know?
Y'all both.
Yeah.
Dave, what about you?
I go off the agreement me and the female go off, but like, nah, I don't believe in 50-50.
Okay. Okay.
Like 70-30.
Sometimes
I ain't
70,
talking
30,
about
sometimes
70,
it be 30, 70.
60,
shit, it
40.
don't
Okay.
matter.
It might be a point in life where I might be the breadwinner, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna treat my man no less. Like I'm not. It's because it's still certain things that you can do for this household that my money cannot do.
Yes.
I can't
'Cause
protect us.
money ain't
My
everything.
alarm system can't secure us, but if a bitch break in, my alarm system not shooting back.
I love how she said
It's not
that she don't
shooting
treat
back.
her nigga different.
I'm not gonna treat you.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna treat you no
Because when you
different.
talk to females that make more bread than you, boy, they be talking crazy.
No,
boy.
because you make
That's
less.
why niggas be talking to shit eaters. I'm glad you said that.
No, just
I'm not
because you
gonna
make
lie,
less,
boy.
that don't make you less of a
Females
man.
like that,
It might be
shit,
that just might be
They
where
talk
you at
crazy,
at
and I
that
don't-
point in your life.
I don't think, and I think men take it the wrong way. Like, just how you said, women with their own or whatever, you feel like they talk they shit. But I think it's more so you're trying to control something and they have a control level too. So it's like, if you
Ego.
can't control it, for you, it's more like, damn, like, she treating me like that because she got her own shit. But you don't know, she's been having to be that independent for that long. So it's like, you come around, you short step, it's like, all right, yeah, like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, they whole life. Black
So
women.
you can't look at it like, oh yeah, they gonna talk their shit. Nah, they got a certain thing that they're used to.
Yeah.
Just like you got some women that grew up with their dad. You get what I'm saying? So their dad did this for them. Their dad handled them a certain kind of way. Their dad taught them how to do this and how a man is supposed to treat them. That man comes around and don't do the same shit as her daddy. She kind of like, wait a minute, nigga. Like, my daddy used to do this, that, and the third. You kind of can't knock her for that because that's the same thing she said when she referred back to y'all. Like, I don't feel like men set certain things, just even with women. So it's like you get them certain kind of women because you don't set no standards. Like when you meet a woman, like long as she look good, whatever the case may be, it might be physical for y'all. For us, it might be more mental. I'm not saying a nigga could be broke, But we might be able to manage a nigga that ain't really got much, but he gonna treat us right. You get what I'm saying? Versus a nigga that got the money and he got 10 bitches and he treating us all the same. We in rotation.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes
physical.
you'll look around and you'll be like, damn, how this nigga got this girl? It's because he pay attention. It could be the smallest
To
shit.
detail.
Yes.
Detail.
'Cause I
Women
be-
are very detailed people.
Yeah, 'cause I be wondering.
What you
I
be
be
wondering?
wondering like how some of these niggas be having these girls. Like,
And
It's
trust
because
me.
they listen.
Trust me.
Lame.
It's because
smallest shit.
it's the smallest. It's
I be wondering that.
It's
I
because
got
she
older-
know. It's because he know.
Trust
Okay,
me.
when her time of the month coming on, she loves salt and vinegar chips. She gotta have salt and vinegar chips. She
Small
gotta
shit.
have
Don't do it.
chocolate. She gotta have do it. She gotta do it. Oh, she love just random flowers because it's Tuesday. But you feel like, oh, you that nigga. You not doing it. Like, oh, I got money. And your money is not it. Like, just like men, I learned, if I don't know nothing else about men, is I learned two things. Men, regardless of anything or any situation, no matter who they gotta hurt or how they hurt them, they always put themselves first. That's so admirable to me. I love that about
Yeah,
y'all.
I
Y'all
do.
put yourselves first all the time. It don't matter. Y'all could be dying inside. We won't know that, but whatever makes y'all happy, that's what y'all go with.
I agree.
The second thing that I learned about men, y'all are very physical creatures. Like y'all, it's all on the eye. Like everything is to the eye. Women will have men. The reason why women end up with a lot of men that's kind of like not they type, or sometimes it's because women let men grow on them. Men do not like bitches grow on them. If men do not like you from the very beginning, they're not going for it. They're not going for it. But
Let's
what
take
men
a
don't
shot of
understand,
that. We gotta take a shot
what
of that.
women don't, what men
We gotta
don't,
take a shot of that.
what men don't understand
Listen.
is it's not her body that's gonna raise your babies. It's not the body, it's her mind.
Listen,
You
I
gotta
love
sit
that
home
nigga
and do
set
that
their mind and
homework.
be like, I'm not dealing with that. I ain't
Oh, I
doing
love
that.
that. I love that about
I ain't
them.
doing it. I love it.
I love that about when men do not
I
fall in
love
love
that.
with potential. They do not. That
At all.
is
Where your
fetish
cup?
is non-existent to them. Women be like, oh, I see, you could be. Bitch, maybe in the next lifetime. Not this lifetime, bitch. She ain't gonna be that.
So, do y'all feel like men are sellouts when they talk to white women?
No, I feel like
No,
men are
I feel
sellouts
like
when they
love
get
who you
money.
love.
I feel like men are sellouts when they
Love
get
who you
money.
love.
When you get money, you do not. It's very seldom that they go back to the women that would have wanted them without it. You go after the
That's
bitches
true.
who want the money and then cry because they want the money. Bitch, you was flashing it. That's like going to a rat and saying, "Hey, I got cheese." And you mad because the rat bit cheese?
Hey, can I get some Red Bull?
Yes, you can. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like men are just not loyal. They're not loyal.
Cap.
Women's got more loyalty
Cap.
than men.
No, men are loyal. Men are loyal to their
Money.
friends. Men are loyal to their friends. You
And
guys
money.
are.
Men are loyal to money.
Yeah, and I want to be money and y'all bookie tickets because it don't matter how many times y'all lose, y'all keep fucking going back. I want to
That
be the
same
motherfucking
team,
bookie.
that same
I wanna
trash
be the
ass
bookie,
team
no
make
matter
you
how
bet
many-
no.
No matter how many times I let you.
That same trash ass
She
team.
got it today. She got it.
Dave,
How many times I let you
I'm
talk
trying to-
You
Dave, how
keep
many times
coming
we
back.
done
Yeah.
talked about that?
I want to be the
No,
bookie.
good.
Niggas ain't got no loyalty
I
out
want to be
here,
the
bro.
bookie.
Niggas love pussy more than
It
they
don't
love
matter if
niggas.
you hit or not, baby. You keep coming back. I want to be the motherfucker. Call me, my new name Bookie. My new name Bookie.
So change it. Bookie.
I'm the
You
Bookie.
ain't take your shot.
Oh, baby.
Come on, let's go.
We beat you to it.
So Tierra and BB, how do you know when you're in love? That's the one.
I'm a mama's
And it's
boy.
getting
And I was raised
messed
by
up.
my sisters and my mama, so I know when I'm
And you still be hoeing. That's the crazy part.
Oh, yeah.
Allegedly.
I quit.
Allegedly.
I ain't gonna
I
throw
grew
that.
up. I grew up with no father.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and like listen to niggas in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Raised by dope dealers. So when I was growing up, them niggas was telling me, "Fuck these bitches, get this bitch, do that, do that, do that."
Yeah,
But
that
then when
sound
I
like a good
realized they got older, these niggas got married. These
Right.
niggas got this. I'm
Yes.
like,
Always got that kid
Yes.
oh, these niggas tell me.
Yes.
These niggas tell me,
Listen,
fuck these
that's the
bitches.
same shit the rappers do.
Exactly. So
Hell
that's
yeah.
It's the
why.
same shit the rappers
And
do.
that's why I changed my mentality.
Okay. So what's your ideal date for a woman? Like, what would you do if you like the woman and you want to take her out? Like, what would you do?
Probably rent, like get a yacht.
Okay.
Middle of the ocean, just chill, wait, get breakfast, eat
Not a
lunch,
yacht.
eat dinner. You know,
Yes, y'all vibes.
in the middle of the ocean. You know, just vibing, just us,
I
no
hate
phones, no
boats.
nothing.
I hate boats. I hate being
So
stuck.
what if she tell you she don't like boats?
I hate being
I
stuck
like
somewhere.
adventurous shit. I want to jump out the plane.
Oh, I did it
wanna do all
already.
kind of
I'm an
crazy
adventurous
shit.
bitch. I ain't say I wasn't
Y'all got more
adventurous.
heart than me. Boy.
I done jumped out of the plane. I was 14,000 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Like I love adventurous shit. I love that.
I did a kite.
Hey, then that's
and
how I was
on
supposed
a
to go.
kite 1,000 feet up. You feel me?
If the parachute don't work, that's how God intended for me to go.
Exactly.
I ain't finna live my life on like whatever, like, you know, but I don't like being stuck. So like party buses, like boat parties.
Gotcha.
I don't like being like, okay, bitch, I'm tired of this. I can't just get up. I gotta
You can't
wait until
leave,
you
you
crank
gotta
that
wait,
bitch up. You
yeah.
gotta go. I don't like that.
When I turn 40, I want to live on the farm.
Yeah. So what's your ideal date? So we
I
talking
was
about
just
ideal
gonna
dates.
say, Dave,
Yeah.
what's your ideal date?
A regular date.
What's a regular date?
What's a regular
You gotta
date?
take me through the day. Like, what you gonna do?
Restaurant,
Yeah.
or how much I think potential she got, and then when I go there, when we
I
talk-
said the woman that you like, the
when we
woman that you're
talking,
trying to
when we're
pursue.
talking, I gotta see what her head at.
Dave gonna be
I
doing
gotta
these.
see what her
Dave
head
gonna
at.
be doing these
When we
podcasts.
talk-
So you
for a long
you
time.
the one that be saying, oh, for the first date, we got a Dutch date. You that kind
He
of
take
guy?
her to the coffee shop.
Oh, I gotta see where your head at
Let's
first.
talk first, baby. Let me get to know
We
you.
definitely gotta go get something to eat, and then when we talking, I gotta
Kidnap
see
a
where
bitch,
your
take her
head
to
at.
Dubai.
Okay.
So, baby, what's your ideal date?
My ideal date. I'm a fat girl, so I like
Ooh,
to.
I think you're finna say the
I
same thing I'm
like
finna
to
say.
eat. I like to eat, and then eventually go somewhere. After maybe like not even a club, but something with a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm one of them girls. I like flowers. Like, where my flowers?
I love
like
flowers.
opening doors, like
love
stuff
some
like
flowers.
that.
I love
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm simple.
I love it.
Just feed me.
So you sound like me a little bit. I'm simple, a little date.
That's how I feel.
You gotta figure somebody out. You gotta see where they head
I'm
at,
extra. I
man.
ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
we
I'm
gotta
extra.
go one more commercial break.
I'm
so y'all
extra.
hold that thought.
I'm
Pay
extra.
down bills,
Right
pay
back.
down
Talk Your
bills, pay
Shit
down bills.
podcast.
Hey. It's Tierra Traniece. Look, they already know what I do when I get on the beat. Bitches saying they won't smoke, but they can't take the heat. Yeah. Look. Bitches thinking they the hottest till I come around and put the fire out. You tryna book me, no deposit, don't you put the flyer out. And I ain't wanna be a rapper, just figured I try it out. Cause these niggas making noise, but they using the same sound. If a nigga acting up, I just put him in time out. And I ain't going through no phones, I just better not find out. Whatever a nigga do, you know I gotta up the score. My old niggas hit me everywhere, them fuck niggas go. Anyway, let's get back to the business. My first year in it, I put up like 1 million. I was playing chess, them niggas was playing checkers. Yeah.
Like, nah, cause you won't know unless you try. Come on now.
Oh, it's
See,
recording.
that's what all that picking and choosing shit come from. Not like that. That's why I kept it going like that. Yeah, that's perfect.
So I ain't tell y'all my ideal date. My ideal date. So I'm like, BB, I love, oh my God, I love food. That's the only
Yes.
reason why I travel
For
to
the
new
win.
places. Cause like, I ain't gonna lie, like I catch a flight to New Orleans for a day just to go eat. I just took a
I wanna
flight to
try some
Houston.
I'm doing it
So
for my
I
birthday.
just took a flight to Houston just to go eat. Cause like
I'm
that's all
doing
I
it
do,
for my
eat and
birthday,
drink.
yeah.
But my ideal date is literally like, not even just going to a restaurant. It's this nigga gotta rent the bitch out for me. Like, you gotta rent the whole restaurant out for me. Like, I want
Just
no other
us.
bitch in there. Like,
Just
if the
us.
food drop on the floor, bitch, I don't eat off the floor. But if ain't nobody else in there, bitch, I need to be able to pick the food up. Like, I want to be like that. And then you close the date out. Like, take me to the studio. When you take me to the studio, like, I feel like you love me. When you take me to the studio, because like, you know how like this my thing. Like,
Hey, y'all take notes. Y'all see what
this
she
my
saying.
thing.
Take
This my,
notes.
and I feel like so when you say
Take notes, my brothers. She's single. Take them notes.
and that's why
That's
I feel
right,
like
dog.
that's why I
That's
feel
right,
like that's why I feel like it's so unfair for me, right? Because it's very easy for a nigga to watch a podcast that I've been on or look at my tweets or be on my social media and see what I like and see what I like to do and they can fake it. You could tell me you like doing this. You could tell me, oh yeah, listen to Anita Baker. And we get in the car and you playing like the absolute most famous fucking Anita Baker song ever. I'm like, bitch, I know you ain't an Anita Baker fan because you playing this top song. It's like any of your favorite artists. Like when you introducing somebody to your favorite artist, you're not going
gonna
for
go
the
for the
hits.
best shit.
You going for the shit that's like, it probably went platinum in the hood. It ain't
Something
pushed
that's,
the
that
charts.
everybody know.
Yeah, so like that's my thing. I feel like that's why it's so unfair to like when it comes to dating me because I've had a lot of niggas like come and like, oh, they faked it. Like they really faked
I don't
it.
feel like it's more so.
It's a pro and a con.
I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's in general. That's just like when you meet somebody and they tell you, oh, what you like?
Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna do that shit a couple of times, and then after that,
can only act for so long.
Exactly.
so that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's you in particular, because just like a woman, TJ can go tell a woman like, this is what I like. This is how I like you. Like after a certain amount of time, if that's not her and that's what she likes to do,
that's gonna be it.
That shit gonna be
it. A month later, you cry about it again.
Get tired of it.
Yeah,
she gonna complain about it eventually. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if that's not what a person is on, that's why you have to know your person.
Yeah.
Like you can't love somebody in the love language that you want. Like it has to
love
be
your person in their love language, and that's why
that's how it gotta go.
I got this card game, so I'm just such a like. They say hopeless romantic. I'm a hopeful romantic, right? Mm-hmm. When I go on dates and stuff, like first of all, when I take niggas, so first of all, I'm a bitch that spend money. I take niggas on dates.
I can agree.
I take niggas on dates. Okay. I take niggas on dates and we don't drive. I want straight black trucks. I want straight black trucks because
I ain't did that.
I want straight.
I'm the passenger princess.
No, ma'am.
Listen, I'm the passenger princess.
I need to do that one day. Black trucks, because I need to.
When you take your
once
nigga
I get
on a
back to
date,
liquor,
when you take your nigga on a date,
I'm gonna do black trucks.
Yes.
I'm gonna tag you when I do it.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna tag you when I do it. I'm gonna do that.
Listen, I want you to treat your nigga how you want to be treated. When you take your nigga on a date, it's straight black trucks. When a black truck pull up, because my thing is, right?
President.
Our whole little MO is when we going out with our nigga, we get you drunk, slut you out. That's it, right? Mm-hmm. You can't slut him out if he worrying about where the fuck I'm finna park in. How the fuck I'm finna park? How much parking is? No, I don't want to do that. So when we in the black truck, we in the back. Like, that's it. I bring two things. I bring my Uno cards. Because I gotta know like what type of nigga you is. Like how you play Uno. Do you put a draw four on top of draw two? Like I don't know.
Catch your ass.
And then I got these love language cards, which I bring them to y'all later or whatever. They're so phenomenal because at the end of the day, I feel like we don't understand. Like all of us have different love languages, right? We try to love people in our love language when you have to love your partner in their love language. Like my love language is words of affirmation.
Huh?
Quality words of affirmation.
Yeah, you have
to consistently tell me, like, not consistently, but like often. I'm proud of you.
And you like to be reassured.
Bitch. Oh, you look good. I gotta hear it out your mouth. And I like quality time. I'm not big on gifts, but if I'm with somebody who likes gifts, I have to buy gifts for you because that's your love language. I can't say, oh, I don't buy gifts. You like receiving gifts, so that's how I have to love you in a love language that you're comfortable in, and that's just what it is. But on the way to that date, we taking shots. And then once y'all beat your ass at Uno, you gonna keep taking shots. By the time you get out there, you already halfway drunk. You already have a drunk. I don't need you to worry about where we finna park in, how much your parking is, spin around the block a couple times, this person coming out. I don't want none of that.
You gotta watch me back.
I feel like that was aimed towards me, but it's cool.
What?
No,
listen, I'm a passenger princess. I was sitting on the
passenger too.
I don't want to drive.
But she's speaking the truth.
That's why I said I gotta try the whole black car experience.
My dates always fall.
You gotta try it with your man. You gotta try with your man.
Okay,
with your man. Yeah, absolutely. Like it feels so good. Like he probably gonna say thank you, but like in the back he said he gonna feel like a trick. He gonna feel like a trick that he is.
I'm gonna feel like the man of the year. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He gonna feel like the slut he is by the end of the night, and that's what you need to feel like. I want you to feel like a slut. Because that's what's gonna happen.
Right.
That's
what you gotta do after this experience, right?
I'm gonna get out of there like G Herbo.
I paid for it. I'm leaving. Listen, what Denzel said, I'm leaving here with something.
Leaving it with something, baby.
I'm leaving here with something, baby.
Hey, females. Hey, y'all take notes now. Take notes.
But every nigga not worth the black truck, you know? Some niggas just worth black forces. And
I'm cool with black forces. I'll put them together. I'll be the flies nigga tonight. Give me some forces and I'll show you what I do with them.
Who fucking voted off black forces? Like, when did it become
black forces?
Did somebody wear them like,
it never was voted on.
Maybe when you see a pair,
it never was.
I love them.
I don't know. I don't own a pair. I've never owned a pair, but I just know that they say that people with black forces like you gotta look for it. Like,
because I used to have black forces growing up back in the day. They were popular.
Why you want black forces?
Back in high school and middle school,
elementary.
Black shoes in general.
Black shoes in general.
No, like. You know,
that ain't true.
I'm not saying no, because Remember the black,
The
when
black
black, the black
forces.
Nike boots came out. I love a nigga with some black Nike boots. We didn't.
So our mama like,
Yeah, because my daddy bought me Timberlands and I didn't even like Timbs.
Black shoes stay clean.
But
the
you know what's so
longest.
crazy?
Yeah.
I was rough. I was rough.
We still wasn't getting. We
I was
still
rough,
wasn't getting. We
boy.
was probably having black Reebok classics, but we still ain't have black forces.
Yeah.
I have black
trying to
forces.
tell you.
I have
So-
black forces.
so-
Okay, so it's
So
different.
hear me out. Hear me out.
I
Hear
have
me
black
out.
forces.
BB say him out. BB
So
say him
It was
out.
your bow
So
jeans
if
and
you
Reeboks.
if you wore black Reeboks, what happened?
Nothing.
You was a gangster.
Yeah, it was just
You was
Reeboks
a nigga that
was
sold
back then.
drugs.
But
I'm
if I
saying,
wore black forces, I'm
What
a
year
robber.
we talking about? What we talking like?
But that wasn't back in the day. Black
That's what I'm
forces
saying.
were
When
wrong.
did that start? I asked when did that start?
I was in elementary
Reeboks
school.
always was
so.
a style though. Back in the G though. It was always a style.
Yeah, I had
Always.
Yeah, I had a-
Fubu, Salpo, Jabot jeans. That shit was a style.
I come from the island, so you know.
And then
That
when
shit
middle
was a
school
style.
came out, that's when Hirachi's head came out. I had a pair of Vicks.
I
with
never
some red
had
and white Vicks.
Hirachis.
It was two shoes you
But
couldn't wear in high
Vicks,
school.
Vicks was too bulky.
The Black Forces and the Shacks. If you wore them two, you got clowned.
I mean,
Nah.
Shaq's is universal.
Nah,
Bro, stop it, bro.
Now, when I'm telling
I'm
you, I
lying.
wore
Am I
black
lying?
forces.
I'm trying to tell you.
Bro, I wore Timbs,
I
bro.
don't know about
Middle
the black
school,
Timbs.
elementary.
Timbs was always a style though.
Not to me.
But it was
I
always
saw
with
somebody
you.
with
was
Tim's on
heavy.
like 2
Nah,
days
Timbs
ago.
was always a style.
But Tim was heavy to me in elementary.
No, but I'm just saying it was a style.
But it was
Whether you wear it or
always
not,
weak,
it was
though.
a style.
That shit was
But
heavy.
see, I feel like
It was
Miami,
weak.
we
There
don't
wasn't
have
no black
we
ones.
don't have seasons. Like we just
I
wear what
never
we
wore
wanna
no
wear.
black forces.
We wear what we want to wear.
Yeah, we do. We all we do.
We just wear what we want to wear. It don't matter the time of the
I
year.
mean, but I feel like Shaqs don't count because that's
Like
universal.
right now, right?
Or
Like
the
people
high top
say,
white forces. Niggas wasn't wearing that. Only the
I was.
low top.
I wear high top
I'm still
forces.
scouting for a size 4 and some high top forces. If you know where to get them at, you let me.
I got you.
I need them.
All right,
I need them.
TJ, take notes.
I got you. I told you.
I
I
need
I
got
don't see
you.
your phone now.
I need them.
No, I ain't gotta take
Okay.
notes on fashion. Come on, man. You know me. I'm in the fashion lane.
I know, but don't be
So why you think the Miami rap culture?
I was gonna ask that too.
I
No.
know.
And I
know.
want everybody to answer
Because
that.
Broward taking
Not
off.
this year.
The whole
Broward-
Florida taking off, but Miami.
Broward is taking off, but the reason why Broward is taking off is because Broward don't have any Broward pioneers, right? So they have a lot of their young coaches. Like I feel like the most prominent person in Broward, and you correct me if I'm wrong, is Kodak.
He is.
Kodak ain't never been no hating ass nigga. Kodak show love. If he fuck with it, he fuck. Kodak not no fake nigga either. So if Kodak fuck with it, I feel like he fucks with it, and then he co-signs it, and then boom, you kind of off. The problem is with Miami is Miami has so many prominent pioneers and nobody is stepping into the plate that they're supposed to step in.
I say
Like,
this
it's
all
no
the
reason
time.
why anybody from out of the city should have signed City Girls.
Exactly.
I say this all.
Listen,
There's no reason why.
Because we got slip and
Listen.
slide.
I say this
Forever.
all. You can't even say
Po
slip and
boys.
slide.
Yeah.
You can't even say slip and slide. You gotta say the person that they was with.
Yeah, no, City Girls were.
You gotta say the person
City
that they
Girls
was with.
from the jump. From
They
the
was-
jump
you
when they
gotta say the
came
person
when they
that they
came
was
out,
with.
y'all might not have had to see the vision, but it was two unapologetic bitches that ain't care about what y'all was talking about, and they was gonna talk about what they wanted to talk about. We have so many people. First of all, Luke is you can't talk about. We about to hit 50 years for hip hop. You can't talk about
Miami without
Miami.
talking
You
about
can't
Luke.
talk about Miami without talking about Luke, and you can't talk about hip hop because Luke fought for so much for our freedom of speech when he was with the 2 Live Crew. So my whole thing is, I just feel like when it comes to pioneers, even in general, like even not even just in Miami, in the industry in general, I feel like when you reach legendary status, nobody knows how to get that seat up. Like nobody know how to like, okay, I've done this. This can't be done, or this can be duplicated, but it's not going to be in this manner. But I did it. I was the first one to do it, or this is how it was done. Nobody want to let it go. And so that's what ends up happening. We have so many.
I feel like
we have so many
Nobody
people here.
want nobody
Like,
want nobody to
feel
be
like
bigger
Miami,
than them.
I feel like
No.
Miami people just
Yeah.
have too much pride.
Yeah, because everybody
wanna be-
everybody here think they're a celebrity.
Because Trina could have signed them.
I feel like
And I'm with you on that.
I feel like
I'm with you on that.
we don't support each other. And Broward,
They support.
And when you got support, no matter what you doing, you cannot lose. Right?
Miami support you after the fact you make
Yo,
it.
when the City Girls dropped that song on SoundCloud, that shit went crazy on the book.
Yeah, but
And they
people
performed.
they performed
Listen,
it at
They performed it.
Can we
at
book
the
the
Lex
back?
First of all, City
They
Girls
performed
packed
at the
out.
Lex first.
City
And they
Girls
performed
packed
at-
out.
baby.
City Girls packed out
G5.
G5.
What the G5?
You
No,
name
they
me. You
ain't go to
name me
G5
first, though.
one. You name me one
Heads
artist.
and Tails was first.
Okay, yeah,
Then
you
the
got
Lex,
it. Come
and then
on,
G5.
say
But what I'm
it.
saying is, they got the support. People came out and P seen that. and he went with it.
As he should.
As you see, when other people come before him, they come like 5.
Because look
10
who
people.
he started with.
Nobody don't.
He started with Lil Baby, bro.
No, I get what you said, but I'm
He
just
had
saying.
a vision.
I'm saying the support was there for them. And
He
he
had a
seen that,
vision.
and he got it exactly.
The only reason why I partially agree with that, with the whole Miami don't support. So I'm an advocate for Miami. I was born and raised here. I done lived in 3-4 different cities. I live in Tallahassee, Orlando, Seattle, Washington.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah? I know a homegirl that stayed in Washington.
I don't live there. So like
She deployed.
it's no city. That's how I ended up there. My people is in the army up there.
Yeah, that's how
I
she
never,
ended up there.
at the end of the day, I never take away from Miami. I know for a fact when my song, when Fool Me Once came out, Fool Me Once debuted, and then it made it on 99 Gems co-sign for May that month. And May is my birthday month. So I'm like, shit, I don't want nothing for my birthday. I just want 99 co-sign. That's it. So Miami made that happen. Not. I mean, yeah, you got Broward, you got Palm Beach. They all get the vote and shit like that too. But I always believe that it's my city that pushed me out there to the rest of the world. Nobody. So like I see that it is certain people that have to leave their city and go to get support. I didn't have to do that.
So why do you feel like it's like that? Why do you feel like the city fuck with you, but it won't fuck with other people?
I feel like it's a difference between knowing that your music is good and knowing for the world and your homeboys just thinking your music good.
No, I feel like it's also how you treat Miami, right?
I think that
it's
too.
some people. Let's think about it. When you get
Okay.
to a certain status,
I definitely
or you
believe
feel like you at a certain spot, it's fuck your city.
Yeah.
So you got to understand that when you coming from somewhere, this is everybody. This is not. I don't want to make it a Miami thing.
Yeah.
Because if you go to Atlanta, like you got
You ain't hear
certain
people
people
say the
that's
same
in
thing.
Atlanta, like with us, like no shade with Trick and Trina, but like to us, like they like our internet cousins, like you say, because we see them.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody in Atlanta, they might be all over them, like falling, going crazy. So I don't think it's more so of a city thing. I just think that like you're not really popular in your city because you're from there. Like, and I think that's just kind of like the thing. Like when it's not like you're like they're mainstream, but they're not like Ross,
Big,
for
yeah.
example.
No.
Ross left his city and went and lived in Atlanta. You get what I'm saying? And he's not. I don't even think he's originally from here. But I think that's where he migrated to. That's who gave him the love. That's who showed him respect. When he come here,
It's just the culture of the
motherfuckers
city.
try
I
to do
feel
something
like
to him. So it's just like
it's the culture of the city. Like you have a lot of people that blow up in small towns. Like we have places like Tootsie's, we have the Office, we have Studio 183, we have Take One, we have Booby Trap, we have all these different places where
They could book
Miami's so big, you could just not even book you. Like they just really trying to go out and be regular individuals. So it is a point in time where you could just. It's plenty of times I walked into me and I see Trick in there, and Trick is one of the very first people
That's his
that reached out to
that's
me.
his spot.
When Fool Me Once first came out, and Trick was like, if them niggas don't play that song, when I walk in the club, I'm gonna punch them in their mouth.
Trick.
That's how Trick was on.
Trick a real nigga.
That's what Trick was on.
ain't
But
gonna cap.
it's because it's nothing that separates you from a celebrity in Miami. Like you got small towns and it's like, oh, you a star, but I've never seen you before. Like, yeah, I probably went to school with you, but nothing separates you from being a celebrity down here. Like it's nothing like, and that's why a lot of like, going back to like the industry, that's why a lot of celebrities they doing reverse BBLs. They taking the BBLs and stuff out because regular bitches are getting BBLs. BBLs used to be attached to
I
status.
just said that.
It used to be attached to like
It used to be
but
more
that's how I know you got
expensive.
money.
It used to be
now,
like-
I can see a regular bitch walking around like, I don't want to look like no regular bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm a celebrity. Take these ass shots out now.
Yeah.
That's what they doing. So that's just what it is. I don't know. Miami supported me from day one. From day one.
But what I'm trying to point out, they supported you because you fuck with Miami.
Yeah.
A lot of people who rap in Miami don't fuck with Miami.
No.
So you can't expect your city to fuck
And
with
that
you
go
when
back
you
to
don't
the
fuck
whole
with your
feature thing
city.
that we'll talk about when niggas ask for features. When I tell you come to me and you talk to me, you talking to me about business. At the end of the day, I love rap. I love music. Music is my passion. I'm very, very, very good at it. But I'm a bitch with a degree. I got 2. So I went to school. I didn't go to school for music, but I had did so well in my major that my last semester I took 2 business courses. I took 2 music classes. 1 concert touring, so I know how to conduct a concert. I know how to put a concert together. And my last one was music business. So I know the ins and outs. I know how you get your money and all of that stuff. I knew that. So a lot of people here in Miami like to joke around and be like, oh, it's local, you local, you local. if you think for 1 second labels ain't come calling my phone, bitch, you're a motherfucking fool.
I know they called me, so I know they called you.
Them numbers was not no life-changing numbers. I can do those numbers by myself. So it was like, okay, boom. Like, you not talking about nothing that's too, like, whatever. I know how to do this by myself. So it was like, okay.
Fuck, I look like Santa for
yeah, like,
G's.
yeah, I'm not doing, I wasn't doing it. So it's just like, damn. Also, a lot of artists is here. At the end of the day, I know a lot of them like this. I have a very close relationship with 99 Gems. I love 99 Gems. Like, I ain't never had to reach out to them. Once I won 99 cosign, I waited again. December, they had the big 99 cosign showcase. I won that shit too. I went and did that. I won the whole thing. So ever since then, Super Cindy, I watched Super Cindy. Watch Super Cindy work her ass off to reach out to artists and try to get them inclusive and try to get them on the radio. First of all, niggas want their music on the radio. You have no fucking clean version of your music. Second of all, your music not even registered. Third of all, your music is not registered to where it can even be tracked by the radio. So if you want money from the radio, it's not going to get monetized because it's not in the system. They don't know. Artists do not know the business.
Facts.
And the reason is because a lot of the things that used to be very prominent are not prominent anymore. Artist development is gone. Media training is gone. That's why niggas is running motherfucking wild all across the place saying anything on the internet. Because ain't nobody right there managing their social media accounts. Ain't nobody telling you, you can't say this. You're not supposed to say that. Niggas just get on there typing, just say any fucking
So
thing.
you talking about Jay Moran?
I don't know about Ja. I don't know about Ja. And I know who Ja is, but Ja is no different than any other young nigga. Like, you know, when you a young nigga, it ain't a lot of shit that nobody could tell you. Like,
How long you been in the league? 6 years?
I don't know, but 6 years he's still a young nigga. Like,
He just got drafted like 2 years ago.
he's still young. He's still fairly young. I
I
don't
would say
know.
this. I done been to a lot
He's
of
a baby.
places around the U.S. and Miami is the only place that I don't really play Miami music like that. Like, if you go to Atlanta, you hear the main screen and the underground. You go to
Yeah.
Detroit,
Yeah.
New York, Cali, you hear the main screen and the underground. Miami, you...
But that all comes from
off and
support,
on,
though.
once in a
I
blue
went to
moon.
Atlanta Magic City, bro. They played straight Atlanta music, bro.
Yeah,
I knew,
bro, I'm telling you,
I knew not
people you never
one
even
song.
heard of.
Bro. I said,
They
what
all
the
come
But
from
that's how it's supposed to
support.
be.
said, what?
That's how it's supposed to be.
But they were vibing. I ain't gonna lie, I had fun.
Yeah.
Only song I knew was Jeezy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got one more commercial break.
Man, are you crazy? On your block and big faces, slamming open spaces, looking good and standing tall. Be down your block, liking pictures off your wall. Nigga, don't attach me to no ex. All them niggas fucking wise. Niggas could've told the truth, but they a motherfucking lie. And I'm never tripping on the fuck nigga that ain't mine. And I could've fucked your friends, but them niggas ain't even fine. When I was chilling, trying.
Rolling.
Oh. Vibing.
TJ, man, gotta get one there for me, man.
I got
Go
you.
ahead.
Fill them to the
You know I
top.
got you. You know what? I got you.
You know I'm an adventurous girl.
Oh, you adventurous.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's be adventurous together.
Oh my God. We're adventurous together. Oh my God.
It's TJ.
Sorry, friend.
It's all good. Get drunk for me. It's cool.
Like, what? Like,
You ready? Let's go.
like
Do it for the
what
Gemini
advice
season.
was
Do it for the
that?
Gemini season,
Yes,
BB.
for the
Do it
Gemini season.
Put your hand out, TJ. Do it for the Gemini season.
I'm gonna leave.
You know, I really don't like, before I take my shot, like, what do y'all have against Geminis? Why are we so bad and so
Because
detrimental
you know why?
to y'all
Let me
life?
tell you why. Let me tell you why.
I don't understand.
Y'all
Because
loving and
listen,
nurturing.
Gemini
girls are loving and nurturing.
Hate me because you ain't me.
Thank you.
Geminis are loving people, and we can hang around anybody because we got any type of personality to blend in
Y'all
with.
just different.
We just people. We different. We can blend in with anybody, bro.
But y'all loving and nurturing.
We are.
If a Gemini, when a
Till you
Gemini
fuck us
love you,
over.
they love you down.
Yeah.
But when they stop,
It's
oh
over.
may
That
God
shit
be
dead.
fucking with you.
Yeah.
Hard.
That shit
It's no.
dead.
Once I don't like you, I can't re-like you. That's
That's
it.
true.
Yeah.
I can't really. I
That's true.
literally
so
hate
you can't double back.
Oh, I don't double. Ain't no double back. I
I'ma
said
ask
fool
you
me
this
once.
too, T.
Fool me once.
Once.
Okay. So it wasn't just a song.
It wasn't just a
what?
song.
No.
You know what? You know why it was just a song? Let me tell you why it was just a song. Because you told me while you was recording
Right.
that who you wrote the song about was on his way to
it's-
the studio.
Yeah, the song wasn't out yet. But once I released it to the masses, I couldn't let my girls
so
down.
you recording it didn't
I can let
count.
my girls down.
One thing about it, like I ain't grow up with my daddy, but my daddy came back when I was like 18, right? And me and my daddy, like, it's like a real weird relationship. But I still trust my daddy. Like, I still trust that he won't tell me nothing wrong. And I remember one day after my breakup, not even the person that I wrote Fool Me Once about, like, this was way after the whole Fool Me Once saga. And my daddy was like, do you believe the shit you write? And I was like, yeah. He was like, no. Because in the studio, you know, in the music, you sound like, my daddy don't never call me on my name, but he like, you sound like a real tough bitch. Like, you sound like you just this boss bitch. And I'm looking at you right now and you fucking crying. Like, do you believe he was like, do you believe your own fucking music? But daddy's so mad because my daddy really wanted a boy, right? He is pissed off that he got to go through the fact that a nigga is dogging his daughter out. He is crying. He is livid. So, like, I really do believe men really don't really see women until they have daughters. They don't see that to that. Because when I went through my breakup, I've never in my life seen my daddy cry. My daddy sat with me Indian style and boohoo cried with me when I went through my breakup. Because he really wanted to kill a nigga and he couldn't do nothing about it. It was like, bitch, you gonna kill a nigga because he broke her heart. That's what you gonna do? But he was ready to go to war. And it was in that moment. But from that point on, I realized, like, that's why I don't make no fuck no nigga music. Or, like, every now and again, like my sister tell you, like, every now and again I do have my little oh fuck a nigga moment. I'm a lover. Like, I love being in the house. All my man say he hungry. Oh, he seen this meal. He want this meal. I love feeding my nigga. I love cooking for my nigga. That's what I love doing. I want to be inside. But don't you ever think for a second you outside and I won't pull up. Because I'm there. I'm going to be there. I want to see what's going on out there too. I look good. But no, like that's just what it was. Like,
see, that's that Gemini shit. See how she just flipped? Like,
yeah, it's always
like
a
three
flip.
people.
Yeah, you see that just talking. She's
fucking crazy.
It's always
but it's fun though.
How?
It's fun. You
What
get
you mean,
different
how?
people in one. Like,
What you mean? You want to see other
TJ, you
people?
going against three
Which personality
Geminis
you wanna
right
see
now.
today?
That ain't cool.
You wanna
That
see other
ain't
people?
that ain't smart.
Do you wanna see other
Which day
people?
you want today, my brother?
Let me know who you want to see.
today?
I'll bring them out.
That's crazy.
I got
Wake
a
up,
wig.
you don't know who you
I got
getting.
a wig for
Like, you
every
don't know.
personality.
You don't know who you getting today.
Wake
I
up
got a
being
wig
Shank's
for
song.
everyone.
What's better than being Shank's song on Mortal Kombat? But he can change it any character he want to change it to.
Listen.
Crazy.
Come on now.
Crazy. Let me
But
tell
yeah,
you
T, I
something.
better ask you this question. If you could do a song with anybody in the industry right now, who would it be? One person.
A song with anybody in the industry.
Anybody you could pick. It only could be one person though.
I love Nivea. I want to bring Nivea back.
Bro, listen.
Either Nivea.
Back in 03 and 04, when niggas was saying Beyonce was the baddest, I said Nivea was better than her, bro. I was
You know what happened to Nivea?
I used to be obsessed
You know
with
what
Nivea
happened to
Hamilton,
Nivea?
homie.
That nigga.
Nivea got with a Libra man.
That nigga.
Which one, Wayne or
Lil
the
Wayne.
Dream?
Yeah.
No way.
That
Wayne.
nigga.
Nivea.
Wayne.
Wayne was fucked up
No.
by her though.
Yeah, he
More than
was
she was
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
He was fucked up, but it goes back to what I'm telling you. When a woman is in a relationship, that's why when men be saying women are not submissive. When you are doing everything that you want to do, that you're supposed to do, I've seen the toughest bitches. They just fall. It's like putty in your hand. They don't choose to do it. They just do it. Like, it's like that's just what it is. And I love Nivea. I love Lil Mo. I love I was listening to Queen Pen earlier. I love Mia X. I love all those people. I love Foxy, Kim. I love all those people. So if I had to do a song with one of definitely Nivea, like I'm bringing Nivea
crazy.
back
You
because
gotta be a Gemini.
we run complicated to the ground, bitch. And now that I know what love
Everybody
is,
know
I'm like, girl, in my
complicated.
middle school self, I'm like, bitch, you ain't know nothing about no motherfucking complicated. Like, what you talk about? Like, that was 06. That's another thing about me. So it's a fun fact about me. Like, anytime a song play, all my friends know that I always know what year the song came out, like who produced the song. Yeah, what it is. Because I grew up, my mama used to ride around in her car with these big ass CD books. And that's when CD books still had credits in it and the lyrics in it. So I almost every song that kind of comes out, or if a song is sampled, I can tell you what song they sampled, what year that song came out. That's like I'm a nerd for real. Like, I'm really a geek.
I am too.
I just so happen to become popular. And so, like, I'm just a popular nerd. But
Bro, I used to be fucked
I
up
take
by
pride in
Nivea,
that.
bro. Yeah,
I love Nivea.
I was obsessed with that woman,
I love
bro.
Nivea. I love Nivea.
Nah.
Yeah, I love Nivea. Ooh. But I do want at some point to work with Missy Elliott. Like, I do want her to creative direct one of my projects. I want to work with Tiana Taylor. I feel like Tiana Taylor wasn't appreciated when she was an artist, but I feel like the work that she's doing right now, she's a creative director right now for Lotto. And you're gonna see her
And
work.
for Summer now.
And
She just added Summer.
And Summer has like really bad anxiety. I suffer from anxiety as well, but I know how to hide it. And I feel like she's gonna do amazing things for both of them. Like, so I wanna see it, and I can't wait.
Meech, so.
No, she with Meech. Yeah, she with Meech.
So she gonna be vibing more.
Yeah, she with Meech. I think Meech is a Taurus man. I know y'all don't believe in astrology.
Ladies, stay away from them.
He in love.
Stay away from them.
You ain't gotta tell me.
Taurus man?
Bitch, I don't never date a Taurus man. Just like I would never date a Gemini man on purpose. And Libra men are the liars that they think Leos are.
No, Leos are liars though.
They we get in the interview.
And we just told you who you are.
We get in the interview. You talking about you a Libra man? I would never tell nobody. You should have let me find out
Just
about
like how we
surprise.
just took these shots and you poured me.
October.
Yeah.
You had the home run, then you at the end you just.
I gotta be real with her. I gotta be real with her because if she
just told you to hide the zodiac. She said she didn't want to know the zodiac, so she went through your baby pictures with your mom, and you did it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I don't ever want to sound superficial, but Libra men, man, we'll be here all night.
So
man.
wait, so why? Okay, do you think that everything is based on the zodiac? Because I feel like
I don't know, but y'all got fool me once because of Libra man.
I feel like with zodiacs, it depends on your upbringing. It depends on who you're around.
No, your zodiac don't depend on your upbringing.
I'm not saying your zodiac does.
Okay,
I'm saying the person does.
Absolutely.
So when we say, oh, just all Taurus men ain't shit. Yeah, I mean every Taurus
general.
I've kind of came into.
But when you have to get deeper. So when people say that numbers are universal, numbers are truly universal, right? So we all have a life path number, all the way down, and people don't think this deep into it. So like you don't go that deep into it, but down to the amount of letters of numbers in your name that your parents chose for you has a meaning to it. Like I kid you, I would never lie to you. I kid you not. Down to the listen, it's there, it's already written. So like that's why like I don't get that deep into like religion and like science and stuff like that. But somewhere down the line, them two got separated. Somebody believed in more one than the other, and they was like, bitch, we finna go with this one over here. And they was finna go over here. So it's separated. But when you look at the both of them, it's so many similarities. And I think that people often say like I see crazy stuff, and I think it's ignorance. It's not, and ignorance is not a bad thing. It's just like you just don't know. But like when you talk about religion, you talk about praying and having faith and the Holy Spirit and things of that sort. It's no different than manifestation and just speaking onto your life and just saying it's no different than that. But because you were raised onto something different, you're shunning the other one. You saying this is witchcraft, this is this is that, this is that. Like it's not. It's the same. For me, it's the same. It's the same as that. I believe in God. I've been through too many things to not believe in God. Right? Like I know that God exists. I know there's a higher power. However, I also believe that my God is so real and so big that it's impossible that we the only ones that exist and we the only things that matter. And I use the universe and God interchangeably, because when I talk to the universe, I get the same message that I get from God. I don't say, oh God, universe, you bigger than God. I feel like universe is because of God. But I feel like they're the same thing. They are the same thing. Like when you praying, you are being delusional. You are believing that you praying to a God and He's gonna answer all of your prayers. When you manifesting, you are saying, this is coming to me, this is what it's gonna be. It's no difference. It's two different, it's the terminology that's going on. And that's just what it is.
So have you ever met a Gemini that was different from you?
Gemini.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So how is everything based on everything based on a zodiac then? If we're the same zodiac,
it's a different month.
It's a different month
because when you break zodiacs down, you break it down to the natal chart. You break it down to your birth chart, right? Okay. So your birth chart is your rising sign, your rising sign, your sun sign, your moon sign. So I'm like double fucked up, right? My rising and my sun is Gemini, and my moon is in Cancer. So like I don't give a fuck. I care.
Yeah, y'all crybabies.
Oh, I cry.
Cancers are crybabies.
I cry.
Most definitely.
Oh, I cry, and I don't
very
stop.
emotional. I'm a Gemini. I'm very.
So you got it. You got
Oh, we know. We heard that when
Barack
you said you go
Obama.
through them phones.
Barack Obama.
We knew that. When you say you go
not.
through them phones, you don't care who it is. We know.
I'm like, Joe, I want to know, man. I gotta fucking know.
He's not.
We
You know what's
know.
My favorite
We
niggas.
know.
TJ?
My favorite
You want
niggas.
that phone or what?
My favorite niggas
going
are
through it.
always niggas who don't believe in astrology, right? Because by the time you done with me, I'm a Gemini. By the time you done, you're going to have to blame it on somebody. You're gonna be like, there's no way this bitch is this crazy. She's a Gemini. And I believe in astrology now. What's your sign? I would never date a Gemini again. No, but like, all just aside, like, astrology it is real. And I just want people to, like, open their minds up a little bit. I feel like there are a lot of people that abuse astrology. So, like, they bring out astrology like to have a scapegoat, or like they don't want to
Yeah,
take
it's just 'cause I'm
accountability
a
for a lot of
Gemini,
stuff.
or it's just 'cause
I don't
I'm a
say, oh, I'm a
Taurus.
Gemini, that's why I'm crazy. I don't think I'm crazy. I do think that I am very misunderstood. And I do think that I do have a lot of personalities.
Your
But
own
I
sign to
do
think
think
that.
I just adapt really, really well. Like I could adapt
can
to
agree,
any
yeah.
scenario. Any scenario, and that's what we have in common as a Gemini. But when the months start, when the months start going into the months, y'all are closer to Cancers than y'all are to Taurus. Taurus don't give a fuck; they're very stubborn. It separates.
Okay.
Y'all are going into very.
So what are the traits for June Geminis?
Oh, I told you, y'all don't wear y'all emotions on y'all sleeve. Y'all care. I know y'all care because I feel that y'all care. I have a June Gemini and she's an amazing friend. She's just not a friend that I could just be like, oh, friend, give me a hug. Like, she's not giving me a hug.
Yeah. Joe Gemini don't give a fuck. They ain't
She's
touch
not
it.
giving me a hug.
Nah.
No, she's not giving me a hug.
Oh wow. Okay.
She's not giving me a hug. I'm also not a hugger, but that's also go back to upbringing. My mama did not hug me when I was growing up. So
My mama didn't either. My
I'm
mama
not a hugger.
Jamaican.
But my June Gemini friend, especially, she did grow up in a two-parent household. She's just not a hugger. I could say, she probably just started telling me this year she loved me. And I'm just like, you get me drunk enough? I'm like, I love you. I love your mama for raising you. I love your daddy for having you. Like, that's just me. I just be want to say, I love everybody. Like, that's just what I am. Like, that's what I do. But June Gemini's for sure. Like, y'all don't wear y'all emotions on y'all sleeve. It gotta take a real good, like, poke for y'all, like, and then when y'all do, it's just like all over the place. And y'all just want everybody to stop what they doing to test y'all emotions because y'all never felt them before. Cause like, what I do with this? And the rest of us, we been thugging it. We been thugging it. My friend, I'm like, I got people that's like, oh, they just going through a heartbreak for the first time. I'm like, bitch, I've been getting my heartbreak since I was 15, bitch. I'm gonna tell you what to do with this. Move on. But ain't nothing worse than getting your heartbroken at 30.
Last question. Can we finally get a video for me and you, Sucker for Love? Can we get it, please?
Why are you asking that question like I didn't answer the question before?
Yeah.
We on camera now.
We on camera now. You want
He
on
want to put it
camera.
on. He want to put it on wax.
You want to put it on the floor. Put it on the floor.
Leave it on the floor, man. Sometimes
hold on, wait.
you
I
don't
need
need
that flow kid treatment.
No, man. You need to
I need
keep.
that flow
You need
kid
to holler at that.
What you had said when it was off
Keep
camera?
it off the
What you had
L,
said?
man.
I ain't keeping shit off.
First of all,
Keep it off wax.
I need that flow
man.
kid treatment,
the
man.
fact that
what
you
niggas
asking me
problem.
about
They
it,
run
the
Ross and
fact
Kelly Roller type vibes.
the fact that you asking about this song is like 2, 3 years old.
It is.
Okay, cool.
People still call
That
me
mean
to
you
this day.
asked. You mean you asked me like 2 years ago? I gave you a price 2 years ago. The price didn't change.
You didn't even remember you gave me a price though till I said it though.
No, I did not remember that I didn't give you a price. I remember that I give everybody a price.
I don't remember what you charged me though. I gotta go back and look.
It wasn't nothing crazy because I fuck with
Probably
you.
lying.
Nah, I fuck with you because the first time when I charged the feature price, you paid it with no problem. So when you pay the feature price with no problem, I'm like, okay, cool. The video, oh, you want to do the video? Boom, here go the price.
When I pay the price, I'm saying I need that flow kid treatment though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Flow Kid didn't even ask for the treatment.
Okay.
I walked into the house.
So
and that's just
so
what it was.
You just go
It's
off
just-
vibe.
that's just
You
natural.
go-
It's just-
Yeah, if the vibe don't call for that, that's not what it is. And I'm telling you right now, nobody is ever getting a Flow Kid treatment ever again.
Damn.
What is a flow treatment?
Hey, go look at the video.
Can you tell me what that is? Like, I want to
So you can see what
know.
I'm talking about. That
Tell me what that is. I want to know.
Yeah, she know that. You see,
On top of
see how I said Flo Kid treatment, and she said nobody ever getting that again,
what's
right?
so funny is Flo Kid is actually a Libra man. And that's so funny, right?
Shout out to Flo Kid.
When I walked into the house, first of all, Flo Kid already told me like what he wanted to do. He was like he wanted the video to be very homey. Like I bought my popcorn machine. Like first of all, bitch, I'm very like aesthetic kind of person, so I got a popcorn machine. Mm-hmm. I plan movie nights and everything for me and my man. I don't got no man, but still. So I got a popcorn machine. Like I like to see my popcorn being made from like scratch. I don't want the popcorn to go in the microwave. So I bought a popcorn machine. Me and Flo Kid had such a great time because you meet a lot of weird niggas in this industry. Flo Kid wasn't weird. Like it just flowed. It was just like, okay, I'm in the house. Like, yeah, you treat me like you my brother, but the chemistry and the song that was playing was like, okay, boom, I could vibe with it. So it's like, okay, you could touch a little bit, but it's like it's not a weird touch. It's not like, oh, I feel like you a pervert or I feel like you overstepping your boundaries. And I also like we both make real music. So I remember listening to like Nelly and Kelly Dilemma. We thought Nelly and Kelly went together for real because the song was there. Well, Usher and Alicia Keys made my boo. I thought that they was together for real because that's the thing. Like nobody makes that type of music no more. So I'm like, Flo Kid, and that song was 2 years old. We made that song pre-pandemic. It was like 2020, 2021 when that song came out. But that chemistry. I was like, bitch, I finna sell it. I just went to H&M. I'm like, I'm finna get this little short set. I seen the short set in H&M. I love H&M. I'm like, I know my booty gonna be sticking out a little bit. Let's go. And we did it. We did it.
Nobody ever gave Tierra Traniece her flowers. I always do. I always feel like, even in the N1 interview, I said it. She's the best Miami female rapper. My personal opinion.
She is.
And listen, if nobody ever gave you your flowers, Tierra, Talk Your Shit podcast.
I appreciate it. I
wish I had some flowers.
We had Tierra Traniece in the fucking building, man. Yeah.
My internet cousin.
I can't fuck with us.
No, my internet girlfriend. You was my internet girlfriend. How you became my internet girlfriend to my internet
cousin?
Girl,
because we cousins.
Like, that don't go. We don't go together. No.
Oh.
Yo, man, this Talk Your Shit podcast, man. We out, man. Episode 2 in the books.
Facts. Let's get it.